Well, Mark, that was some finish to today's game.
Well, I thought initially the start of the game was brilliant as well. I thought we were really good. So let's go back to 11 players on the field. We were absolutely outstanding. I thought that we not only kept the ball, moved the ball pretty well, we created some decent chances, and really, look, you've got to look at the qualities of them. They've got incredible ability. They've got speed of thought, speed of feet, speed of passing, and we have to get into positions where we can not just sit off and be passengers in a game that's our game, where we got 30,000 supporters in the building. So we had to try and do something to help us get a foothold in it, and I thought that we did it really well. Blocked them off, stopped them really attacking. We built good attacks. We created some decent chances, and then there was just a lull in the game where we for whatever reason, we started taking too many touches in certain areas. We ended up just being a bit sloppy, and then there's a loose pass or a soft pass that doesn't quite reach, and that allows them to come and press. And we ended up giving the penalty away off the back of that. So there's no need for it. We were in the game. I mean, strongly in the game. We were causing them problems, and then we ended up going a goal down. Giving a penalty away. I've seen it back. It looks like a penalty. It looks like a foul. So he's caught him on the top of his thigh, and then they've scored the goal. And you feel that it's a little bit of a kick in the teeth, but you can avoid it. So the next thing happens where Fatu just jumps off his feet. I mean, he comes out and he's moving at speed, and he jumps off his feet and hits Bidders, and the referee then doesn't even hesitate, gets his red card out, and that changes the dynamic of the game from that point. So we speak about it at half time. They obviously changed. You've ended up with Harry Winks on his own, and then you've got opportunities to do things, but we need to keep the speed in the game, whilst also knowing that if they want to, and if they can, we're a little bit sloppy or loose, or we go a little bit gung-ho, then they can cut us open and go and score a second, and that's the game over, potentially. So we started a little bit slower. What happened then was the introduction of the subs just lifted everything and gave us that little bit of a energy kick and a bit of quality, and we got into good positions. Ellis Sims off the left-hand side was fantastic, because he gave us that speed off the back of Pereira, and he managed to get the ball in. Callum O'Hare's feet were brilliant, and he slides it into the far corner, and then that's 1-1. But then you've got 15 minutes left or something, and you've got to try and go and get the second goal, and we were in control of the game. And I thought we had been for all the second half and a lot of the first half as well. I thought we were really good. Second goal obviously comes from, Milan's positioning. I thought he was too far inside at times, but his positioning inside was perfect from across from the left-hand side. He gets headed out, he takes a touch and finishes it in the far corner. It's magnificent. His slide on his knees worried me a little bit, but it was a great celebration.
Was he heading for you?
No, I was just worried about his knees. When people do that at my age, at 54, you're looking at you start feeling everything. So I was just a bit worried for him, but he was delighted to get the second goal, but the third one just typified what we're all about. We've got that right hand side, Callum O'Hare's there, and initially he joins the press. We win the ball back, he follows his Matty Godden's run into the box, and it lands. Matty Godden's just enabled that to happen, and his finish was magnificent. So look, I think if there was any way that they needed a confidence boost or a bit of belief, then that should fill the gap. And I think really the performance was absolutely outstanding, incredible. Really good 3 points.
Well, Callum, absolute scenes at the arena this afternoon.
Massive scenes. I mean, we said in the dressing room before we wanted to prove how good we are. We've obviously gone out there against obviously everyone knows how good Leicester are, and we've showed them how we can play. So yeah, I'm buzzing.
Does it feel better because it was against the league leaders?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we've been putting a great run together. We played against good teams, but they're top by a mile. So we wanted to say we're good enough. We're good enough to get up there as well, and I think we showed that today.
Yeah, were there any fears when you went a goal down?
Not really, because even when they had 11 men, I only had 10 men, second half, but even when they had 11 men, we stuck to our game plan. I thought we were playing really well. We didn't make too many chances, but we still had some chances on the break, and obviously they got a penalty. They didn't really have that many clear-cut chances, so yeah, I think we played really well throughout the whole game.
Let's quickly talk about that penalty. Was it a spot kick?
I haven't seen it back, I'm not going to lie. It looked like to me that he won the ball, but obviously I don't know, I couldn't see properly, so I can't really speak on that, I'm not going to lie.
But it was closely followed by that red card.
Yeah, when he's jumped in, you can't do that anymore. He hasn't won the ball, so yeah, it's a red card for me.
But But it says a lot about Bidwell. I mean, he walked away from that challenge like the Terminator.
Hey, Bidders is the Terminator. Bidders is a monster. I mean, everyone knows that. Yeah, he just took a 2-footed tackle, just got it like it's nothing. He's like Rambo.
But then the second half, I mean, the pressure was building throughout. Was there ever that point where you thought it's not going to be our day?
Nah, we just got to, just play our game. Sometimes, it's hard because you feel like you're just moving the ball for no reason, but you're tiring the other team out, and then you just wait for one of them to make a mistake where you can get slid through. And obviously, it came to me in the box, took a touch, and luckily it went in.
Yeah, clearly you've been kissing your dad's head again.
Well, it's a secret. We can't give away too many secrets. But yeah, I said to my dad today I want to score 2, so I'm happy I scored 2 at the end. But I would have took one, winning 2-1, but 3-1's better than 2 goals. Yeah, I'm buzzing.
So you got Coventry level. Milan Banevak, I mean, he doesn't do tap-ins, does he?
No, he does not. I mean, what a player, man. What a guy as well, honestly. He's such a good guy, so I'm buzzing for him. Yeah, it's a great goal, great finish, and I think you could tell from his knee slide how happy he was. Yeah.
And then it wasn't finished then? You put the cherry on top of the cake?
Now, obviously, now I'm getting fitter, I can play more minutes, and always at the end of the matches there's chances to score goals. Never give up, energy, got into the box, landed to me, just put my left foot through it and scored, and then killed the game off at the end.
Yeah, I think that's now 6 goals for you this season, and considering you were out for the first 3 or 4 months.
That's what I said to myself when I was lying in bed, always I thought I was playing well, but I wasn't contributing enough with them sort of goals. So I look back at my clips where I could improve, and hopefully everyone's seeing now that I'm going to hopefully score more goals.